is there any similarity to what media organizations do and what intelligence agencies do? Well, media organizations develop sources, protect them, take their information, analyze it. And the analytical part of intelligence agencies also develop sources, take their information, and analyze it. But the key difference is what happens at the end, or rather, what should happen at the end, which is a media organization publishes, an intelligence organization doesn't publish. And on this spectrum between intelligence organization and pure publisher, WikiLeaks is famously obsessively pure in its publishing. That is what we obtain, provided it fits our editorial criteria of being significant and suppressed, then we publish all of it, sometimes to much criticism. Whereas organizations like the New York Times, these are very much closer to the intelligence agency behavior, because they suppress information prior to the elections. They also publish fake information leading to war. In fact, as someone who's involved in the media business and who's been the subject of a lot of media, I can't tell you the degree of contempt and frankly revulsion I feel for most of the media industry. There are some fine exceptions, but these are exceptional people in part because they are such an exception and have to nonetheless deal in that environment. If you think about the Iraq War, what is we all know the culpability of the CIA, but and the Bush administration, but what is the culpability of journalists in the Iraq War and in other wars? Well, look at the numbers. If you look at the number of political journalists in the United States, but equally serious problems here in the United Kingdom, actually it's something like 5,000 active political journalists. We're not talking about sport or cooking or something. So the failure of these political journalists, national security journalists, their failure to do what they claim is their job resulted in how many deaths? Easily over 1 million, maybe pushing up to 2 million if you include the knock-on effects in Syria and Libya. So what is the death count per journalist? It is several hundred people killed by your average political journalist as a result of their incompetence and their failure to do the job that they promised to do, which is to hold power to account, to not censor information and withhold it from the public if they know about it, and to be ever questioning, and I would say also to fight for the rights to continue that activity. In the United States, that's the First Amendment. Internationally, Article 19. So